I'm having another bridal breakdown. I'm about to send out my save the dates, and I have realized that I might be addressing all of them wrong. I have been using Miss, M-I-S-S, Ms, M-S, and Mrs, M-R-S. And I need to know, how do you use Ms, MS, and Mrs? Because everyone who is married, like if they're a married couple, I have been addressing the envelopes Mr. and Mrs. But recently, I have found out that that can actually be considered maybe rude if people are choosing to go by Ms, MS. Like even if you are married, you could still be Mr. and Ms. And I went to etiquette school in Oklahoma, so we were taught, yes, Mama D put us in etiquette school. So what I was taught is that you use MRS, Mrs., if someone is married, and then I was taught MS is only for people who are widowed or like older women, and MISS is if you are single and unmarried. Which, as I say this out loud, I realize there are problems with the MS of how it was used in old context. But what I've learned is that because of the feminist movement, a lot of people had switched from Mrs. to just MS because they didn't want to be defined by their relationship with a man, which I totally makes sense. Now that I've heard this information, it makes sense. But where I grew up in Oklahoma in my etiquette class, I was not told this alternative definition of MS and that anyone could go by it was left out. And so I'm curious, have you learned this? Because for some reason, I have not heard this, and like, I feel like I'm pretty feminist, I think. So now knowing this entire piece of information, I'm like, do I have to change all of how I've addressed everything on my save the dates? And these need to go out like yesterday. So if you could just like help your girl out, let me know what you think. And if I had addressed an envelope to you as MRS, as Mrs., and not Ms., and you're married, would you feel upset? Is it rude? What's the right etiquette here? Let me know if any of this makes sense. Okay, bye-bye.